basically the Super Bowl of time attack in the world. You know, it's like the biggest event, the tip of the spear, and where the fastest cars come to lay down the fastest time.
So we've done a 1:19.2, and that's only 1/10 off the lap record held outright by Nico Hulkenberg. So that's what we're going for.
So we're going to see a minute one something. Here he comes, Martin Boyer tries to say, oh! There it is!
I guess once you get used to driving, you know, say a supercar, for example, and then you jump into this and it just does everything so much better and faster.
Jeez. Like, it feels as though I get initial response, but then when I want to progress, I got nothing.
Oh yes, good morning Luffy, good morning Charlie, good morning everyone right across the country, right across the world.
Day 2 for RP968, they've got the record in the bag. Overnight they would have been poring over the data. I know Bart's going to be a lot more comfortable in the car today, so I fully expect to see them come out and have a big crack today.
So I've made linear versions, right? So, because I want you to tell me, if we have the opportunity to test it up, what feels good on the entry, what feels good in mid-corner. I suggest we go with this one here, which is the green one, which is that 3.
But I've had 4 help, go to 2. Less help, go to 4.
That's it. You're hired. You're hired. The track looks fine, like out there. That doesn't look like there's much dust out there. Cars are running well.
We had a rear CV out of fail, so not that I thought we could go fast at that time of the day maybe, but it would have been nice to try a couple of things with the car. So, but we've got good conditions now. I think track should be pretty good. We made a few little changes, so let's go out and beat a record again.
Yeah, I gave the speed of position the test yesterday myself. Brake on, please. Yeah, we're about 70 on the data, so it's about that. It's good.
So I've played the lap I want to do over and over in my head, from the night before to when I've had breakfast to sitting in the car. So when it comes time to being in the car, oddly enough, I actually distance myself from what's happening. There's no conscious decision, and in fact, when I do a good lap, it's almost an out-of-body experience. I don't feel like I've even completed it. I feel like I've distanced myself physically from what I'm doing. It's a bizarre thing. It's a little bit spooky.
Just have a good listen when he comes down, yeah?
So at the end of the straight, Sydney Motorsport Park, we're maxing out about 280 kilometres an hour.
Okay, so 2 other cars on track, approaching turn 6, all clear for you.
When I commit to turn 1 flat, everything has to be right. It only takes, obviously a component to fail or a tyre to have an issue, and we're in big trouble. So, but I can't think about that. I have to commit to every lap. Just thinking that it'll stick and be fine. You can't commit to the speeds we're doing and the records we're trying to go to with any doubt. I have to remove that before each lap, and I'm okay to do that.
Yeah, he's up. He's up, it's off.
He is pushing. He's up in that sector still. He's green in the sector. He is green already, Barton. So ignore the dust for now. If anything, 968's done the whole track a favour by sucking it clean, throwing it up and bringing it down. But he is fast, Barton Moore. He is putting one down here now, very quick through this apex. He's still on it. He is still on it. Let's see what the second sector is. The second sector is up here as well. Barton Moore, he is going for it on this lap. It's only a half a corner away. He is on it. He is still on it. He is still pushing hard. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because I think the 1 minute 18.837 might be something a little bit quicker. And he puts it through 70. A 17.86.
17.8. Very good. Well done. Yeah, 17.8. Yeah, I confirm 17.8, mate. 17.8. Actually, let's box this lap. We've got enough information now.
This is a total new territory for World Time Attack, and something that I suppose a lot of people never thought would be ever possible. For me, I kind of liken this to the Greg Murphy lap of the gods. It was that time and place where you were lucky enough to be there to be a part of something very special.
The ball was so flat, fire was just boom.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's great. So let's go find some more?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's oil down too, right?
I didn't expect us to do it at time in this session with the track and the state it was in.
But it just goes to show that, you know, turn one not critical for us.
No, it's not.
Yeah, look, I thought it'd be okay. I didn't think it'd be 17, to be honest. I was a bit surprised. We had that concrete dust out of turn one and it was a bit slippery, but it just shows the potential of this car. You know, if we can keep getting clear laps and keep improving things, there's just time to keep peeling off.
It's amazing to have the opportunity. It's amazing to have this group of people with the time and energy that's been put into it to come and get this reward, but also for the event, you know, also for World Time Attack to have this performance level, which is what Ian was always after, you know.
With his team?
Yeah, I'm with his team, yes.
Did he hurt himself when he jumped off the car?
Did you want to give him a physical check, did you? No.
Don't ask me to come down.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, look at him.
I thought he looked all right.
He's only 16 years old
Healthy
too.
young lad like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's okay. I saw the look of pain on his face as he was taking his helmet off, and as he sat down, you could see the pain start to really sort of take hold. So I think Barton's in trouble.
Eastern Creek Raceway, the track is incredible, you know, from the grip racing, watching, I'm as much of a fan here, watching the Time Attack cars, being a car builder myself, seeing the engineering and technology and everything that goes into the cars. We just saw the Porsche this morning break the record. You know, people are just really building the craziest thing. It's really hard to find a favourite. You got a friggin' V10 bloody Viper, Ryan Turek out here from the USA. I'm just going to shut up so we can listen to the sweet sound of this thing. That's why World Time Attack is like the sickest.
Big bills, feeling generous. Got a big house show and shine aspect of the show is bigger than ever. You know, people bringing cars from all around Australia. This is the show. This is where they all want to come. They're building cars just to put in our show and shine, you know, so it's incredible.
As a whole event, we really want to capture the whole car culture, and that branches to things like show and shine, where these guys have built these cars in their backyards. You know, nice paint jobs, beautiful interiors, beautiful engine bays, nice wheels. That street aspect of the automotive scene, something near and dear to my heart as someone who used to work in performance motoring magazines and stuff like that. That was always the gateway to bigger things in the car world. Change wheels on your car, all of a sudden you're changing your brakes, and it all snowballs from there. So to have that level of accessibility to a large motorsport event, like these guys can build cars on the weekend in their backyards, rock up to a world-class event and be able to show it off to the world. So I think that aspect of it is quite unique with our show and shine.
Tanuki is one of the few cars running in both Pro and Pro-Am this weekend, which is a great opportunity for Wayne Lee, the owner, to get out there and enjoy the car. The downside of obviously two people out there using the same car on the weekend, if one driver has a problem, it could end up being the end of the weekend for the other.
Tanuki's out there. So it is all happening. It is all happening. Drew Hall as well. Oh, the wheels come off! The wheels come off! The wheel is at the right-hand front.
No, oh no. Lost brakes. Oh, fuck! I'm fine. Oh my God. Why?
Yeah, the car does job, like it's all safety. The car's very safe, all buckled up and hands device did this job as well. So all I did was just trying to back it up to hit the car on the back instead of on the front. So just to lessen the damage as well. So yeah. I was hauling ass down there. Hauling ass down turn one, main straight turn one was perfect. And I was like, oh yeah, gonna get a good banker for today. But yeah, unfortunately, what happened. So yeah.
Turn one is not the place where you want to be having an issue. Obviously, it would have been a scary ride for him. He was just a passenger, but most importantly, he's okay.
There's definitely still more in it. Would have been nice to have left here, I think, you know, having been into the 19s, which I think was pretty achievable. So the rest of the day is purely just with Xtreme. We put in a decent lap this morning, still on the conservative side with everything on the car, so that was good. And then, yeah, obviously put it all out there tonight. I think we'll probably miss the middle run and then just do the last two, make a little change and yeah, see what that does, and then yeah, all out for the last one.
Pit lane walk has begun. Somewhere in there's some cars.
This is amazing to see the support for World Time Attack, to see so many people here this year. We're talking record number of entries, we're talking record crowds here at the circuit today, but we're also at the business end of the weekend.
I've always believed, you know what, nothing used to piss me off more when I went to a racetrack. You paid your money to get in, and then you want to go and have a look and they go, no, that's another $50. That's bullshit. We give access, you pay your money, you see everything. I've done that from day one. And the pit walk's a big get up close to, get up and, you know, touch, feel, meet all the drivers, hang out and have a good look over all the cars, because they're bloody cool, you know. It's the engineering on some of these cars. Even the Americans, I took them for a walk down pit lane last night and their just jaws were on the deck.
This is crazy. The level of support here at the event is absolutely like amazing. We just did the pit walk and the amount of people that were there was like overwhelming. I'm like, oh my God, there's this many here for a Time Attack event. This is crazy. So yeah, no, it's great vibes here.
The pit walk to me was always something that was like being able to walk into a luxury car dealership and just get your hands all over it. You know, these high dollar builds are there for display. People are right up against close to it. But all of our fans are quite respectful in the sense that they understand the value of these cars and the honour it is to be up close to such high dollar machinery. But the unique aspect of that is that we allow people to get right up in it so that they can see it for themselves. I think that's such an important thing. It's not about seeing it from far away. It's not about seeing it on a live stream, seeing it on the internet, seeing it in photos. We really want people to be able to experience this from a carnal perspective. I want them to be able to hear the cars, feel the cars, see them with their own eyes. I think it's such an important part of having an event that encourages, you know, involvement from the community.
We had a good run this morning. The conditions were good. The car ran excellent. Bart got out there. Even though there's a bit of oil on the track and some dust down, Bart just got in there, nailed it. And even I was not expecting it. He did a 1 minute 17.8, which is phenomenal. He was caught up in emotion when he came down pit lane. Saw all the people cheering. It was amazing. And he got so excited, jumped onto the top of the car and started cheering. And he probably jumped, you know, probably 20 metres in the air, maybe 10. And when he landed, he he had a victory ceremony-induced injury. And so as a result, we're waiting for him to come back from hospital.
The prospect of Bart missing out on the Super Lap shootout tonight will be devastating for not only himself, but the team and the fans that are here to see this car, because the Super Lap shootout is all about that one perfect lap. Conditions tonight will be perfect. The air temperature, the track conditions, everything would be geared up to be able to see if you can lower that lap record that little bit more.
Hey, mate.
Worse than you thought.
Yeah. Well, we've had the highs and lows, haven't we? We managed to go a lot faster in the first run. Sort of defied our expectations a bit with the conditions of the circuit. We had a lot of cement dust down. I think some of the other cars even opted not to go out. But we had a crack and beat our own record again. Got down to a 17.8, which was amazing. And then in all the excitement and overexcitement, I managed to get up to the roof of the car and then jump off the car and actually damage my foot and broke a bone in the foot. Yeah, we can go faster. And that's the beauty of this car. It's got so much potential, and you know, we just keep finding more and more time out of it, and I keep getting faster in it. So yeah, definitely probably a bit of a missed opportunity to try to go quicker, maybe particularly in the colder afternoon now, you know, but I guess it means there is more on the table there, and hopefully we can come back next year and try to go faster.
Flying 500, so we're running head-to-head this year. So basically, two cars against each other, because it was getting, in a way, it was getting too hard to time, and it was using a radar gun was the longest they kept their foot into at once. So we can't run a motorsport like that. So it's now a race, and when they're talking 2,000 horsepower cars, it's pretty serious shit.
Side by side, it's going to be loud. It's going to be, yeah, it'll be amazing.
Here we go. Oh, he's jumped. Oh, I tell you what, a little bit different smart there for the Giuseppe. A little bit different smart for the Giuseppe. We go on! Oh, ladies and gentlemen! Now, let's have a look here. Now, look, Giuseppe went right up and then realised maybe he got there a little bit too soon. He flinched. By then, the R32 is gone. Horsepower plenty both sides. And there's the skyline.
Ryan Turk, he's a longtime friend. I've officiated his wedding. The Formula Supra, this V10 Judd engine Supra, I think just a lot of eyeballs are on that. He's liking it. You know, he comes from the drifting space. He's been competing in Formula Drift for darn near 20 years. Him building that car, it being here is, I think, really cool.
The sound of this car reverberating around this track is something that you just have to hear.
last lap we had out here, and I was trying to just let it all hang out, do the best I can, try to put it all together. And I started carrying more momentum through that turn and got, running up a gear, and I got on the gas a little too early and sent me out in the dirt for a ride. I gotta say, this has been an incredible weekend, an incredible experience, and I'm really proud of the team and what this car was capable of, and where we started from and where we're at now. So it's been a massive learning curve with the car itself, and I think we left off in a good place. We know where to go in the future, and hopefully bring it back here next year.
Ryan Turek getting loose on the exit of turn 12 must mean it's time for some drifting.
International Drifting Cup, so we don't only go straight ahead, we go sideways at night.
いやもう最高ですよね。タイムアタックがあって、あとその後ドリフトで、斉藤大吾がいたりとか、マッドマイクがいたりとか、ケングシがいたりとか、ああいうやつらの走りをその後に見れるっていうね。この両方を楽しむことができるんで、もうある意味もう素晴らしいんじゃないかなって本当に思います。
There's no way of telling who's going to win this out of the 24 starters we've got. It is literally anybody could win it.
Yeah, there's a lot of top-level drifters that are here from across the globe. Obviously, Mad Mike, I compete with him in Formula Drift Series currently, and it would be a treat to just kind of bang doors with everyone.
But Ken Gushi, 1,200 horsepower Lexus.
Love Ken Gushi. So some people say we're bringing a knife to a gunfight, but we've got a pretty sharp knife.
This is a chase. Get him, Mikey,
There's
get him.
Mike Woodette right there on the door, Rob White.
This track layout, I understand, this is a big, kind of like 3 apex big sweeping turns, so I'm excited to see top speed, run in the outside line. Seen some good battles, some good head-to-head, just good action. Drifting, put on a damn good show.
Oh, Jake Jones!
Here we go. Bing bong, boom.
This is a chase. Get him, Mike.
There's
Get him.
Mike Woodette right there on the door,
Mike.
Rob White. And now look at that. Daigo way more confident, getting that clean air. Brandon O'Grady, a late transition.
Luke Veersma out front, smashing the gas, cranks the angle and fills up the window there. Taylor James, can he come back at him?
And look at the angle. That is the biggest angle we've seen from probably anybody. Gas taking a very shallow line. I'll tell you what, Danny Probert might get this. Little after his curse.
Well, he's brought the A game now. Mad Mike not lifting at all.
Confidence. But Harvey, you look at that. Both of them with really good smoke, good angle. Now Jason gets to the door of campaign.
Daigo's come to party now.
Wait, what, bro? Look at that, quickly. Oh, look at so Glenn, look how quickly he gets off the line.
So it's attention.
Look at Daigo Saito across the nose, tucks in that left tire. That's the Daigo I know.
The man's got to be on cloud 9. Hold it
Look
together.
at that! Dialing it in, but Veersma up, backing down. Whoa!
Here we go. All right, Tony B, this is your first final. Call the first final, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Vesma. Matt Harvey in the lead, initiates out at the first cone. Luke Vesma's right there in the cloud of smoke, and he's going for the dive. Can he hang on to it?
All right, here we go, Tony. The final run, the final pass. Is this it? Who goes home with the silverware? Veersma accelerates. Matt Harvey's a long way back. I think Matt Harvey's given him too much room. Luke Veersma was much closer on the initial initiation. Can Matty Harvey reel him in? Oh, here he comes. Here comes Harvey.
Pulling him in.
Here he
He's
comes.
close to the door.
Oh, Matt Harvey hits him.
And he's at contact.
He hits him and it straightens him up.
Your winner here, 2023, Luke Veersma. Luke gets the win, puts it down for his town.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I appreciate you all, guys. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you, son. It's just epic.
We're just off the Richter scale amazed, totally amazed. The ride home for them too is going to be phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to be popping wheelies all the way from here to Coffs Harbour.
The world was watching. Just so proud to be part of this amazing DNA, this culture, not just exclusively to drifting, but just motorsports in general. Having the ability to meet drivers that I've never seen drive before and drive to that level, chef's kiss. Absolutely amazing.
Strap ourselves in, because we are in the beginning of a Super Lap shootout scenario.
Super Lap Shootout is for the top 5 in every class. It's about being out there when the track is at its peak, the air temperature is perfect, and you're out there on your own. It's their last chance for 2023 to search for that one perfect lap.
That's about as much as you can expect Adam Pasmiri to dish out on one flying lap, one last time here tonight at the Haltech Club Sprint. The Super Lap shootout is well underway for these guys, and here he comes. He goes minute 34, 667. That changes things. Oh, a little bit loose there for Michael Garland, but nonetheless a very clean lap. There's some greens out there. There's going to be a whole lot of greens by the finish line. Wait and see. Last corner, corner of truth. How does it feel? Can we give it the rest? When can I press this magic button that says go and give me the rest? All right, here we go. Garland's up in first. He's up in second. His final Super Lap shootout lap of the weekend, and it comes to this. 34, 198, he takes 3/10 off. Minute 34, 198. Everybody gets a PB. This is our number 2, Casberry. 35.031. But whatever it's going to be, he is going to be the winner for the Haltech Club Sprint class of 2023 by a decent margin in the end, with a minute 32.919 already today. But here's that final lap for Trent Grubel. It finishes with a 33.122. Still one of the quickest club sprint times we've ever seen. And yes, you guys need to be proud and happy. Well done. That is one hell of an achievement from the team.
The credit goes to DC Jap, Ichiban, DNA Autosport. Like, it's just a team effort. You know, the boys really should all be up there instead of me, but I'll take this back to them and they can all have a sip.
Shibata Yasaku, he goes through and flies for a what? One last lap. Shibata Yasaku, he goes through and flies for a what? Didn't get Yasaku, yeah, 32.449. Cole. That's no good. That's not the attack of turn 2 that we want at all. Here he goes. Davidson, last one of the day for him. Oh, 28.058. Thank you, Richard Perini. Minute not bad. Minute 34.06 with second-hand tyres. Oh, Barris! Got to let it rip anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause. Our 2023 Plasma Man Pro-Am class winner, Ferris Gartumi. Minutes 27.828.
Oh man, it's been a blast. Like, I can't believe I'm holding this right now. Like, I did not improve in time since yesterday. Like, what the heck happened?
He's back already. He's up the sectors though, so keep an eye out on this. Johnny Boston, he's lit up the sectors. He's a little bit fast on too few corners. He's a little bit fast in the first, second. Is it the third one? Does he get a 20-something? Johnny Boston sends it. Minute 29. Minute 29.911. Won't put him any higher than 5th, but they would have loved to have run anything quicker than a minute 33 this weekend. They went 3.0 and then they got a 9. Can we do it? There it is on the last lap for them for the weekend. Benny Tran, you've got it here, son. Keep an eye out on this one. Benny Tran, last lap of the day. What does the Honda do? Honda fans, 28.581. Here we go, tight turn. Hawkins done it a million times before. Power on. Here we go. What else have we got? It's a clean sector. It's a very clean sector for Nathan Morecambe, and he is coming. He is coming to the end of his final lap after all the dramas, all the things. Closed garage doors in the middle of the day. Engines getting built, changed, broken shafts, all sorts of things. Nathan Morecambe, do you have to do it again? If you do it now. Minute 27.366. He goes better again.
Here with the Xtreme GTR team, with the engine tuner, the question was put to him, what can we do? And the answer has come through. Wind the boost up, let's go.
proud. I'm just proud. I'm like a proud parent. So when it's out there, I'm a bit of a wreck myself. Yeah, I'm emotional. I'm choked up and or teary, or it just gets me. You know, I'm just buzzing when it's actually out on the track. But that's a combination of enjoyment and hearing it and feeling it, and the fear something's going to go wrong.
We're nearly there. I'm hearing some noises out of that RB. I don't know what it all is, but you can't say Timmy Slade isn't giving it 110%. That RB, it's got all the turbo in it. You can hear it through the dump pipes. It's got all the turbo it can have. It's got everything. He's up in sector 1. He's up in sector 2. Are we going to the 25s in open? Timmy Slade, Xtreme GTR 25, 9, 2, 6.
It's awesome. I mean, what can you say? We sort of knew there was more in it last year, and we've just added those bits and pieces, and it's just all come together with some really good people, like people who know what they're doing, and they don't go backwards. It's always forward, and that was pretty. Oh shit! Oh, did he do a burnout? That's classic. I thought he was. Yeah, I thought there was smoke coming out. It just no. I'm going no. Oh, thanks, man.
Where's the fucking Fruit Loop?
He's just over there. We might have heard, but get that fan.
What a way to finish off World Time Attack 2023 for Xtreme GTR and Tim Slade. Class record, the open win, and you can just see what it means to the whole team. Every year this team, they come back, they fight for this, and you can see that this win means so much.
Amazing. There's no better feeling. No better feeling. Just a wonderful, wonderful team that worked together so well, and I couldn't have done it without them. And it's just look at the results. Look at how far we've come with development and what we're doing with these engines, and the speeds we're getting down to. And that is, you know, for all the carbon that's over, it's still a heavy car, still 1,400 kilos, and it's, you know, like to push it around there at those speeds. And just get these sort of results. Who could ask for more? It's just, I've got an amazing team. I really do. I know. Oh no, I'm on one foot to the other. I'm nervous. I'm choked up, and the whole thing. When it's out there, you just don't know what's next. I've resigned myself to the fact that I can cope with just about anything except a fire. So anything could break, and I could just about cope with that. But a fire would be the end, and so yeah, it's amazing, and to get there and come out of it, and she's in one piece.
Yeah.
Just don't tell him what it costs, okay? He's not allowed to know how much these parts cost. Tim was amazing. He was really good. The communication and the backwards and forwards and tweaking and getting everything so that everyone was comfortable. There was a lot of work involved in that, and with RaceTech, Brad from RaceTech and Tim and the people who were working the whole
just so everyone just gelled. It's just brilliant.
I'm feeling good. I mean, it was awesome to get the win for Michelle and Mark and Brad and the entire team. Yeah, getting pipped right at the end of last year's event, it did hurt a little bit, so it was nice to come back bigger and better this year. To get the win, to get into the 25 bracket was pretty cool, even though we had an issue for the last sector. So there's plenty more time left in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Your M-Tron for class winners, get ready for
We were glad we did it.
We did it. We pulled it off, man.
Yeah.
Broke records on the track, off the track. You know, to see where you couldn't even get the lineup to get in here was just insane.
Yeah. World Time Attack 2023 has been massive. It's been an event where records have been broken, bones have been broken, and emotions have been high for both teams, drivers, and to see the fans come back in such force. It's been an amazing year, and I can't wait to see the future of this event.
Some people think I'm crazy. You'd have to be or you wouldn't fucking do this.
最初にイアンさんに会った時のイメージっていうのはなんか声がガラガラしたなんか柄の悪い人だなってこうなんかね「Hey Tarzan! Hey Tarzan!」
で最初会った時になんかのんべえ親父かなと思いました。
そう最初はちょっと怖かったけどやっぱりこうコミュニケーション取ってくるとすごくいい人で日本に来た時も必ず連絡くれてアンダー鈴木とか一緒にみんなでやっぱりご飯食べるとすごくやっぱりこう楽しいですね。
That's a wrap.